Yo! Best girl! And best boy? And wild card? Naoto, Mitsuru, Akihiko, and Aigis' stories are now available. How about that? Really weird for them to hit us with it. Why didn't they give us Naoto when they gave us Kanji and Teddie? Instead, they were like, yeah, we'll put Naoto in with, like, the 3 Persona 3 characters. So, these middle two, there aren't enough people. I'm realizing now. Yukari, Junpei, and Ken are left, but there are only 2 cards left. So they're like, they're not gonna get an episode, I guess? Hey, we finished Yosuke's story. That took counting, we did like 15 minutes of it last stream. That was about 2 hours to get through Yosuke's. It took us like 3 hours to get through Narukami's, roughly. A little more than 3 hours, but we also had to do the tutorial and stuff last stream, but yeah. All right, so I hope these other ones are a little bit quicker. I think I'm just gonna keep doing them in order as much as I really wanna do Mitsuru and Akihiko and Kanji's. Like, those are the 3 I really wanna do right now. But, we should probably do them, like, kind of in order, as much as it pains me to not immediately click on Mitsuru, the best character from Persona 3. Chie Satonaka, probably my least favorite character other than Teddie in Persona 4. So, well, least favorite character, like main character, not side character. Let's do it. This sure is a room. Is that picture of Bruce Lee back there? May 2nd. It's cloudy today. The wind's a little chilly for May, but it's the perfect weather for my daily run. By the way, these episodes, like, start the same, but then go vastly different. So, it's not one coherent story. I guess it's just like everyone gets their own unique story, kind of, I guess. And I suppose Narukami's is supposed to be like, this is the one true story because it's the protagonist's story. But then it's like, we made all these other slightly different ones because we could, I guess. The wind's a little chilly for May, but it's the perfect weather for my daily run. If you say anything that's a spoiler in chat, you'll be timed out for 10 minutes. So, don't. Personally, I'd prefer it to be sunnier, but then I'd have to worry about UV rays and all that stuff. I guess this is okay. I've got my favorite sneakers on and I'm ready to go. Who on earth has favorite sneakers? Like, come on. Oh, I should tell my mom that I'm leaving.
I'm taking off, Mom. You've been going every day lately. I'm surprised you're sticking to it. The body is the temple, you know. I gotta start training now. Now? Oh, no, it's nothing. Well, don't forget to train your brain, too. Yes, Mother.
I mutter a response to my mom's casual remarks as I rush out the door. My name's Chie Satonaka. Dude, I can't pronounce names today. I'm a third-year student attending Yasugami High School. After a certain series of events that occurred last year, I finally found what I want to be in the future. I want to become a police officer. I'm gonna make myself strong and protect everyone from bad people. I know that's kind of a childish reason, but I'm serious. But because I'm so serious about it, I haven't been able to tell my parents about it yet either. But I've already talked about it with my guidance counselor, and I want to go to the police academy. And although I'm a third year, it's only May. Considering that a lot of people around me are still troubled about what to do after they graduate, I feel like I've got a slight lead over them. Well, even so, I still need to make sure I study a lot too, but to be honest, that's not going so great. I mean, it's so much more fun to go out for a run like this instead of sitting at a desk all day.
Feeling good.
I take a deep breath of the damp air and start my run down the road to Samagawa at my usual pace. Inaba is, and let's be honest here, out in the sticks. It takes a couple of hours switching trains to get here from a real city. Some people hate that there's nothing here, and others think it's a bother how everybody knows everybody else, but to tell the truth, I like it. There's so many nice places to run, and I like greeting the people I meet along the way. I wave to a man that I usually bump into near the floodplain. He notices me as well and waves back.
Hey there, Chie-chan. Did something good happen?
Oh, can you tell?
Is it that obvious? I mean, Golden Week starts tomorrow after all. That in itself is enough to amp me up, but even better, Yukun's coming back tomorrow.
Is it what I think it is? You finally caught yourself a boyfriend?
Jeez, you always have to bring that up.
It's an old person thing. That's always what they bring up.
Be careful on your jog.
Yu Narukami, he transferred here to the city last year, and yada yada yada. I know who Yu Narukami is. When he left, I prepared myself. I wouldn't be able to see him as much. When I learned he was coming back, I was ecstatic. He'll only be back for a short time. He's just been in the holidays. Yep. I look up at the sky. It's chaos up there. The light gray clouds are a bit gloomy, but the weather doesn't bother me at all. I'm too busy looking forward to tomorrow. I pick up my pace and quickly pass through the shopping district. After continuing down the road, I eventually come out at the Samegawa floodplain that flows through the center of town. I want to run a little more. Just as I was considering going all the way to the park at the top of the hill, I heard something I never expected to hear again.
Did you see the Midnight Channel the other night?
The Midnight Channel?
Whoa, wait a sec. Hey, did you just say Midnight Channel? Excuse me?
The two girls seemed startled that I suddenly jumped into their conversation. Don't be talking in public. Actually, one of them backs away like she's scared or something. She doesn't have to freak out that much.
Chie-senpai? What? Do you know her? No, I don't know anything.
These girls are wearing Yasugami High uniforms, so they have to at least be first years, right? One of them seems to know me, but why is she so freaked out? Did I come on way too strong? I try speaking in a softer tone of voice and continue on.
Sorry to barge in, but well, I'm kinda interested in the Midnight Channel. And I overheard you talking about it, so you mind telling me what you were saying?
You say you're a picky eater? What do you eat? Food, typically.
What was it you told me? I heard that this time it's like a fighting show and that the people on it were fighting each other.
Well, yeah, would the people on a fighting show not be fighting each other?
I didn't know who was on it. I couldn't tell anything at all.
Huh? But you just said.
Well, please excuse us. Come on, let's go. Hey!
One of them pulls on the other's arm until the two of them run off towards the shopping district. They completely ignore me when I try to stop them. Even if I was coming on too strong in the beginning, didn't that girl's attitude suddenly change when she learned my name?
Huh? What was that? Did she not like me or something?
I can relate.
But I've never even met her. I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Can I think of any reasons? Well, I kinda can. My friends tend to stick out in this rural town for one reason or another. Sometimes people can dislike you just for being part of a crowd that stands out. It was especially bad when I entered the school beauty pageant last year. I was forced into it just for the record. I heard a lot of talk behind my back. Oh yeah, that was like the worst thing in any Persona game ever. I remember that beauty pageant sequence. The like entire break thing in Persona 4 Golden was so incredibly unfunny and awful. Man, I got so many comments on people being like, it's funny, what's wrong with you? And I was like, it's not funny though. Then again, it only came from very few people. I wonder if that was part of that too. I don't let it get to me, but seeing someone react like that to my face does make me a little upset. Still, the Midnight Channel. A fighting show? People were fighting? I wanted to ask more about what she meant. Would they have not run away if I'd just gone up and talked to them like a normal person? Can't I do something about this habit of doing stuff without thinking about it?
I need to get better at getting information, or I'll be one lousy police officer.
Oh yeah, that is a pretty important skill as a cop. I sigh to myself, then get back to my run.
Midnight Channel.
As I munch on an awesome meat bun from Aya, very awesome. My late night dessert that I saved for after dinner, yeah, meat bun, that's dessert. I roll onto my bed. Oh man, this meat bun is amazing. You just heat it up in the microwave for a minute and the outside gets all fluffy. I don't care. Take my time to savor this wonderful meat bun while I look outside the window, sure. Still cloudy, but it's not raining. But are there any meatballs?
It'll start raining before midnight.
Do not interrupt me making a movie joke ever again, Chie. The weather forecast did say it would. I think it'll be okay. But if we don't get any rain, I definitely won't be able to use the Midnight Channel. The Midnight Channel was an urban legend that was popular last year. All right, we know. I played Persona 4. Not only have I played Persona 4, but I just had you explain this to me in the other two stories I did. It's not because of all the things, and I mean a lot of things we did. We formed an investigation team and worked together to crack the case. That's why the Midnight Channel stopped coming on, or so I thought. But if someone's seen it recently, I can't ignore it. Still.
Why is it back on the air?
What movie was the joke off of? The joke about meatballs and rain? Probably the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, if I had to guess. There's still some time before midnight, but I just can't concentrate. I should turn on the TV and kill some time.
This is iNews bringing you the headlines for May 2nd. We begin with the hijacking of a domestic flight yesterday morning.
At Jeunesse, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products.
Oh, I know. Maybe Yosuke's heard a couple of rumors about this.
That's a great idea, even for me. And when you have a great idea, you've got to act on it immediately. I grab my cell and bring up Yosuke's number. Yosuke Hanamura, he's a classmate of mine, a friend that I worked with on He's a clown doing stupid things. His dad owns Juness. Yosuke's always talking to the nice old ladies while working there. Well, more like helping out, so he knows a lot of gossip. I bet I'll know something about this. Oh wait, is he still at work at this hour? What should I do if he doesn't pick up? Having to leave a message makes me more nervous than when I talk to a real live person. I wonder if I'm the only one who feels that way. Okay.
Yo, Chie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up. Are you free to talk right now?
Yeah, I just got off work. Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted it without reading it, didn't you?
How stupid do you think I am?
Sheesh, he's as rude as always. But there's a part of me that's relieved to hear his cheerful voice. I hadn't noticed it until just now, but it seems that part of me was a bit shaken when I heard about the Midnight Channel starting up again. Wait, now's not the time to be relieved. I have to be gathering information. When I think that to myself, I find myself talking lower, like I'm sharing a secret.
Anyway, I heard a sort of disturbing rumor. The Midnight Channel might be back again.
Huh? The Midnight Channel? There's no way. Who told you that?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out of her, but she took off in a huge hurry.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
Maybe I did look pretty scary. Now that he's brought it up, I'm not so sure of myself anymore. But not even Yosuke knows about the Midnight Channel's reappearance. Maybe the rumor only started up recently? Well, we still need to pull whatever information we have. That's how an investigation works.
No, I was completely normal. At least I think I was. So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but she didn't seem like she was lying. And hey, the forecast says it's gonna rain tonight. Why don't we check it out?
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, we can't ignore it. But if it turns out to be a hoax, you better buy me dinner.
Then you owe me steak if it's true.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
I should call Yukiko too. Oh wait, she might be too busy to pick up.
And the call with Yosuke, I should tell Yukiko about this next. Yukiko Amagi, another classmate, been my best friend since we were kids. Amagi Inn, that her family runs, has got a lot of history. Thought of being a successor to her family legacy seemed to weigh her down, but she appears to have made her mind up as having fun with it. Doesn't mean she doesn't complain every once in a while. Well, people like to complain. It happens. Still, even if she does pick up this late at night, I might be bothering her. All I really need to do is tell her what's going on, so I'll just send her an email. I should ask her where and when we're supposed to meet up tomorrow. I mean, I remember it, I totally do. But to be honest, I checked my inbox and couldn't find Yosuke's email. He didn't send you an email! Looks like I erased it when I cleaned out that expired Juness mailing list. Sometimes I just associate the words Yosuke and Juness together without thinking. That's a really stupid thing to do. I'm actually a little shaky about when we're supposed to meet. And the more I think about it, the less sure I am that I remember it right.
Maybe I really am that stupid. Jeez.
There, email sent. Now, who else haven't I told yet? Oh, there's Naoto-kun. Actually, she told me beforehand that she wouldn't be in Inaba during Golden Week. I guess she couldn't free up her work schedule. She sounded so disappointed on the phone, too. With that on my mind, I searched through my contact list for her anyway.
Hi, Naoto-kun? Oh, I'm not interrupting your work, am I?
No, it's quite alright.
I double-checked with her just in case something's changed and she can make it. Looks like she really can't. After making sure, I decided not to tell her about what might be another case. Way to be an idiot! I'd feel bad about making her worry when she can't come back here. Hey, I didn't want to make you feel bad, so I didn't tell you that, like, there's the Midnight Channel thing that, like, almost got us all killed that was a murder spree thing. I'm just not even going to mention that it might be back and stuff might be in trouble. And also, tomorrow, when I find out that it is back and that three of our friends have gone missing, I'm still not going to call you and tell you about it. Moron.
It really is a shame. Give my regards to Senpai and the others, won't you?
Will do. Good luck with the job.
All right. All I can do now is wait for midnight. There's still some time. It's past 11:30. Maybe I'll be able to concentrate on my studies now when there's nothing fun to do. Well, I tried, but it was still useless. While I'm lying face down on my desk, I hear a faint sound hitting my window. I rush over to my window.
Yes, rain! Keep it up, clouds.
Yeah, clouds, get it! Beat those Sephiroths. The Midnight Channel should show up then. No, I don't think I should get so hasty. It may only just be a rumor. Still, I want to hurry up and see if it's gonna come on or not. Considering that Yukun is coming back, it'd be great if there was nothing else to worry about. Once I make sure it doesn't show up, I'll pray for the rain to lift so we'll have a great reunion under clear skies tomorrow. I take a seat in front of the TV and wait. Man, can't time hurry up a bit?
This kind of brings back memories.
Waiting for the midnight channel like this. It's as if the investigation team has picked up right where it left off. When I close my eyes, those memories come back like it was only yesterday. Yukun was our leader and Yosuke was his partner. The two of them fought back to back, always perfectly in tune with each other. Then there's Yukiko, who can be a bit off at times, but is kind and warm-hearted. She's my best friend. She was one of the victims in the case too. Saving Yukiko was the first job, yada yada. I played the game. Kanji-kun, he's a year older than us. He seems like an oddly feminine, juvenile delinquent. Okay. He's a man at heart. The manliest of men. There's also Rise-chan, or Risette, who's actually a famous pop idol. I can't forget Naoto-kun, she's a real detective. Finally, there's Teddie. He's always a clown and jokes around, but it's hard to hate him. It really isn't. It's actually super easy. I do it every day. The more I think about it, the more I realize that our group really is full of strange people. Well, that's how anime goes. And anime-style video games. I guess there's no helping the fact that we'd get talked about then. But now we're just used to being together. To be honest, if it hadn't been for the case, I might have never gotten to know some of them. Still, I never want to have to go through anything like that again.
Just 5 more minutes to go.
Every day, Chaos writes in his journal, man, how I hate Teddie. Yeah, I have an entire, 8 pages dedicated to it in the back of my journal. When I swallow, the sound is amazingly loud. Ew. My hands are cold, and I've unconsciously curled them into fists. Please don't show up. I mean, if it does, then there might be another victim. I just want to laugh about this tomorrow. If Yosuke just laughed it off, thinking that I tricked him into staying up all night for no reason. I really don't want someone to get hurt again. Here we go again. I'm not skipping this. I love this sequence. This is such a good cutscene.
They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince! The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in 1 strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muzzles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P-1 Grand Prix, where fierce fights will be fought. The battle begins tonight!